Do I think 100 men would beat one gorilla? Are the 100 men completely unarmed, or do they have any type of weapon? If they have any type of weapon, I'd say the 100 men. Oh, they're unarmed? How good of shape are they? Like, if they're 100 ancestral, like, cavemen, like, men, like, 6 foot plus, like, 200 plus pounds? Oh, average men? Average men in what era? Like, today's average man, or, like, the average man from, like, 200 years ago? Because that's, I mean, let's, like, we got to get some stuff straight. 100 peekaboos? I would say the gorilla. Easily. Easily. Today, 100 men today, probably the gorilla. I mean, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. It could be 1,000 of them, dude. It wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. What's this?
Who would win in a fight, a gorilla or 100 men? All right, let's break this down once and for all. Well, a full-grown male gorilla is an absolute monster. It can lift 2,000 pounds, has a bite force of 1,300 PSI, and is up to 9 times stronger than the average guy. But here's the thing. Gorillas aren't built for long fights. They're like sprinters. They explode for about a minute, and then they gas out hard. So yeah, the first 30, maybe 40 guys, dead instantly. But after a minute, once enough guys dogpile onto it, weight wins, endurance wins. The 100 men would eventually overwhelm the gorilla, barely, probably losing about half in the process. Humans are weak individually, but when we work together, even nature's tanks like gorillas don't stand a chance. Who would win in a fight, a gorilla or...
I don't know if I agree with that, bro. Because how are you going to take down a gorilla? I would say asphyxiation would probably be like the best play. Like you would choke out the gorilla, but I don't think that you could, like the neck is so big and strong that I don't think you could choke it. And like, if you have no weapon, what are you gonna do to actually kill it? What are you gonna do to kill the gorilla if you have no weapon? You know what I mean? Poke out their eyes? Yeah, I guess you could poke out their eyes with your finger. Sure, I guess that could theoretically work. How would you actually kill a gorilla with your bare hands? You could gouge out its eyes, but it would still be like enraged. I don't know. Repeated blunt force with what? Your fist? You're gonna punch it down?
Who's volunteering to go first?
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I imagine. Okay, this is pretty bad AI though. Okay, this is really bad AI. Look, all these people in the back are just doing nothing. Like, look, if you're fighting the gorilla, like this guy right here should jump on the gorilla's back and try to choke him or punch out the eyes, right? You can't just like do nothing. Like this, what is this guy doing? This guy's doing nothing. This guy's confused. This guy looks like peekaboo. He's just like making circles, right? Like, I don't think that would make any sense. But yeah, like individually, yeah, I mean, the gorilla's just going to town. I just don't see 100 humans with no weapons being able to ever take out a gorilla. Now, if they had knives, if they had spears, if they had bows, if they had anything, I'd say the humans would 100% win. Even like a shank, like anything, even like a club, like a club, like a stick, a rock, even a rock, you could do something. But if it's completely unarmed, how are you ever gonna actually take out the gorilla, right? How would you ever actually take him out? You can maybe gouge out the eyeballs, but then past that, like that's not gonna kill the gorilla, right? You would blind the gorilla. You use the first one dead as a weapon, take his legs as a staff. Bro, what? Would that even, I don't know. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know, what do you guys think? One's in the chat for the gorilla, 100's in the chat for the men. One's for the gorilla, 100's for the men. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's do a poll. Like, we could pull this up. Oh wait, 1 man versus 100 gorillas. Whoops, I typed that one backwards. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Start poll. All right, it's at the top of the chat right here. 1 gorilla, 100 men. It's really that? Really, guys. Unarmed. You guys are super troll. Unarmed. Like, dude, that's, yeah, there's no way that's even right. Because how are you, like, dude. Fully grown male gorilla. There's no way. My big thing is there's just no way you can, like, kill a gorilla with your bare hands. That's my only thing. If there was a way you could kill the gorilla with your bare hands, I'd say go for it. Like, I would say, like, if you could strangulate him. Do you guys think you could strangulate a gorilla? Like, choke out a gorilla? Probably not, right? Their necks are so big, they would just pull you off. Like, I feel like there's no way you could, because what other way would you kill a gorilla besides strangulation? Like, You can poke out the eyeball, sure, but that's blindness. How do you kill a gorilla with your bare hands? Repeatedly kicking the head. I don't think an average male kick a gorilla's head. I don't think most of those 100 average males could kick the head of a gorilla. I would say like there might be a couple that could pull that off. Yeah, you guys, yeah, there's no way. Pin it down first. So you're gonna pin down the gorilla and then what? It's so much stronger. You pin him down, he's just gonna lift off everyone. Like there's no way. They have a 1 minute of uptime endurance. Yeah, but at the end of the day, the gorilla could just kite it out for a second and chill, catch his breath and go back in. Yeah, there's no, like guys, I'm saying 100% gorilla, unless the men had any type of weapon. If the men had even a rock, 100 men with a rock, I could say would take out a gorilla. 100 men with a rock, you could literally just, you know, bash the head in with a rock. The gorilla is obviously killing people up front. You get behind them, boom. Bat one good rock to the head, done. Right? If you have a shank, if you have a spear, easily the men. Like if you have spears, it would be like 10 guys could take out a gorilla with a spear, right? You just put a circle around them and spear them down. But yeah, no what, unarmed. I don't think, yeah. Anyway, that's that conversation. 100 guys versus an elephant. I feel like elephants aren't very like agile. Like how would an elephant actually, I mean, I guess they could like ram you with their big horns, but I feel like they're not very agile. You could kind of just dodge, I don't know. An elephant is even harder to kill barehanded. That is true. You're definitely not gonna choke out an elephant, bro. That's very true.
Muscular body. Scientific research has shown that a silverback gorilla is stronger than 20 adult humans combined. They are able to lift up 10 times their body weight, and it is estimated that a gorilla could bench press 4,000 pounds. A gorilla's punch has a force of 1,800 pounds, which is more than twice as hard as a professional boxer. A silverback gorilla's strength is needed to fight other male silverbacks and fight off predators, like leopards, to defend his group. So, we can conclude that you as human beings shouldn't mess with a fully grown adult gorilla. How strong is a silverback gorilla?
Yeah, guys, I mean, if you want to fight the gorilla, good luck. I'm not doing that, no way. My money's on the gorilla. Oh, you know what? I know how to get the answer. I'll just ask my wife. She knows everything. What would win? 100 adult males or one gorilla in a fight to the death? Okay. My wife's never wrong, guys. We'll see what she says.
Yo.
All right. Yo, Beewee, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Hope you're doing really well, man. Good to see you in the chat. Crozak, thanks for the prime. All right, what else is happening here? We rose to the top of the food chain from our ability to hunt animals until pure exhaustion. Guys, they had weapons. They had weapons. They're not barehanded. Tribes in Africa still practice this? Yeah, they have weapons, bro. They have spears, swords, maces. Like, not barehanded. If there's any type of weapon, my money's on the humans. 100 Eddie Halls could? Yeah, 100 Eddie Halls is way different than the 100, like 100 peak. 100 average men, you know, there's no way. 100 Eddie Halls, that's different. Way different. So, you could use dead human bones as weapons. How are you gonna get a dead human bone out? Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, oh, let me just rip off this guy's femur? Like, that's not gonna happen. 100 bevved up pikas? No, dude, no. No, I would say 100 bevved up pikas would lose to like a baby gorilla. I'm not gonna lie. It's gracious. Anyway. Who volunteers to be the first one the gorilla gets a hold of? Right, yeah, you have to have like, if you do that fight, you have to have like 30, 40 people willing to just run in and get obliterated instantly. Like, you have to be willing to run in and get completely one shot. Like, completely, like, one-digged. Yo, Agent, thanks for the prime, man. Yo, Sean, thanks for the 2-1.
Loving the stream as always. You watch Piker play Sekiro at all?
I missed the Sekiro playthrough. He, like, started one day and beat it the next. He, like, beat it so fast I never even got to watch. I was excited he was checking it out. And, yeah. We'll have to watch some of the VODs or something. Gorilla still has full HP. I mean, I think the gorilla would be blind. I think at least 100 men could blind the gorilla. If there's 10 Eddie Halls and 90 peekaboos, the Eddies could use the Pikas as weapons. Oh, yeah, Eddie could just like grab Pika by the legs and use him as like basically like a big staff and then smack the gorilla with the Pikas. I don't know. Yeah, theoretically that could maybe theoretically work. Maybe. So, we'll see. Pika would be a short sword? Dude, what is this conversation, man? What is this conversation? I think we ended at that, man. Gorilla takes the W. I don't know.